Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am here to show you how I make my clarified butter. I did this, I don't know, a little bit ago on a video, and I had people asking if I could show exactly what I did, so I'm going to do that. Clarified butter. Why am I even making this? I am going through an experiment right now where I'm trying to be as dairy-free as possible. So I'm not having any milk in my coffee, and I always put a chunk of butter in my coffee, but I'm clarifying the butter so that I will be able to get rid of almost every bit of milk, the milk solids that come off the butter. If you have a severe milk allergy, you can't do this because there's always going to be the possibility of trace elements, especially if you're doing it yourself. Even in the stores, the butter has to say milk because of allergies. So yeah, do your own thing, but I'm going to show you what I did. Also, there's a difference between clarified butter and ghee. Clarified butter, it's a process to get the milk solids out. Ghee is the same kind of process, only it's takes longer. They toast the milk solids, something like that. So all ghee is clarified butter, but not all clarified butter is ghee because it doesn't go through all the steps that ghee goes through. I am going to do this with 2 sticks of butter, and I use salted butter. 2 sticks of butter looks like this. They are 4 ounces each if you're in another country where you don't get sticks of butter. This container is Dollar Tree special. It's, I think, like a sandwich container, and I get 4 in a pack, and they come with this color lid and this color lid. I've used this a couple of times now, and I like the way it works. I'm just going to cut my butter into 4 pieces each, like that. I am very limited to counter space, and I have cabinets on top of me, so I can't put my camera higher like I would like. I'm doing the best that I can. Now, this container, let me just measure it, because some of you will be like, what size is that? So hang on. This is about 6 inches square. You want something that, you know, the bottom goes in a little bit, because you want to be able to pop this out. So I stuck with plastic. I thought I would go to glass, but this way I can do this and then loosen it. All right, so I have my 8 pieces of butter in there. It's going in the microwave for 2 minutes. This is what it looks like. I just took it out. Do not stir it. Mine was bubbling a little bit, and I think in my previous video I said, oh, maybe I'll try 1.5 minutes. I like it at 2 minutes. I've done some more experimenting, so I like it at 2 minutes. You're done. You're done. This is all we had to do. I'm going to put the cover. These covers do not fit, you know, nice and snug, but I still like them because they fit good in the fridge. So you can put the cover on and just make sure you're holding it by the bottom. Oh, you can't see because of the positioning, but, you know, we have some of the milk solids here, and then there's a bunch on the bottom, so you don't want to stir that up. Just let it sit. You'll be good in the fridge overnight. And here's the one I made yesterday for the sake of this video. This is what I have. Now, there is milk solids on the top. I can, you know, scrape a little bit of that off if I want to, but I'm not that hardcore against some milk solids. So I just, I'm going to rinse this, and then I'm just going to leave it as is. But let me flip it over. Pops right out. Now you can see this is very milky. See? I'm going to go to the sink, and I'm just washing that off. And I'll, you know, on the other side, I'll, you know, just, you know, push my fingers around it too to see if I can get any of the milk on that side off also. This is what we have, and I weighed it. And it condenses down to 6.5 ounces. We started with 8 ounces. I thought it was going to be more condensed than that. But you can see this is the top side. I got you know, some of it. I don't have any paper towels, so I wanted to wipe this down, but I can't. There's a little bit of milk there, but see the bottom, that was all that white milky stuff? Nope, it's gone. And I love this, the container, because it makes it like this, and it makes it very easy to cut into chunks. And then, this is my container. I have to wash it. I just emptied it. I just ate the rest of what I had in here. I just cut all into chunks, and I fill this little container. And, yeah, and then I have chunks that I can eat. Now, it's very rich, very rich. I do not enjoy it like I enjoy eating my butter. But right now, I'm trying really hard to, I'm just experimenting with things, and I'm having fun with it. Oh, go follow me on Facebook, because I'm updating, like, daily what I'm eating and what I'm doing next. And I do have, oh my God, I have another experiment that I'm really wanting to do, but I'm not going to say it yet because I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about it. But go follow me on Facebook. I have the link in the description of this video. I'm talking a lot about carnivore now. And what was I going to say? I wanted to say something. But yeah, so, yeah, I'm not eating as much butter as I was. I could easily eat a stick and a half a day, sometimes 2. But this, it's a few chunks. But it is concentrated. But it's, yeah, you got to get used to it. But I'm having fun. Like I said, I'm experimenting. All right, go check out my Facebook. And this is what we've got. So I'm going to say, like, what, 3 minutes, including the prep? You cut 2 sticks of butter into a total of 8 pieces. You put it in your container. You put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. You take it out. You put it in the fridge. I think that's about as easy as it gets. I have done, like, on the stove with a pot and, you know, tried to skim the stuff. No, 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 no. Way too much time. This is good. And it is salty. You can use unsalted butter if you want, but I can't even imagine. To me, that would just be yuck. But you can do it if you want to. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Go follow me on Facebook. Bye. I did want to say, this does come out with a crunchy texture that I like. I compare it to, like, you know, maybe biting into a big chunk of solid chocolate. That kind of texture. Again, it's an acquired taste, this shit. But, yeah, and I did want to show you that, you know, you can easily cut it. Now, it's just been, you know, run under some water, so it might be a little bit, you know, wet because of the water. But, you know, I cut about pieces like that size. That would go in my cup of coffee. And it's all good. So I can just prepare another one. I like to have some, you know, available for each day. So the one that I just made now, I'll be cutting that one tomorrow.